Do you think what's been happening, the high-profile companies such as Facebook, has helped to educate the populations?
Yes, I think that probably, let's say, the environmental crisis that we are aware of for decades now, that was the first big awareness that technology doesn't only bring good. Yeah?
Yep.
I think that with Facebook something interesting happens. We see a broadening of the ethical agenda. For a long time, there has always been ethics involved in innovation, but it was mainly a rather limited ethical agenda. The basic message was don't create technology that poisons us, that explodes us, or that pollutes our environment. If it's safe, if it's healthy, and if it's not too dirty, go ahead. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With Facebook, we see societal concerns, ethical debates that are not about exploding, that are not about poisoning, at least not physical poisoning, and it's not primarily about the environment, even though all these servers, they do create a huge environmental problem. The cloud doesn't come for free. So the concerns have different type of character. They have to do with quality of information that we can gather, with the polarization of the population into opposing camps, into maybe miseducating us into go only for the clickbait and not for the longer, more complex stuff. So that we think that the world can be caught in tweets. Privacy concerns, that people all over the world are willing to share things with an anonymous American company, which they wouldn't dream of sharing with other people. The fear of that this information will in the end lead companies to manipulate us, maybe into buying stuff that we wouldn't want if we thought longer, but also in voting for people that we wouldn't have voted for without Cambridge Analytics helping us a little bit. So there's a lot of concerns that Facebook is affecting the social and cultural texture of our societies. Not necessarily for worse, could also be for good, because no one is against social media, but it does raise questions about what's a responsible use of those media, what's a responsible ownership structure. Do we really want our data on American servers at the other side of the world? Well, these are questions that these are new type of questions that are tough ones that we have not been prepared for to deal very well. And we always have the feeling that we are too late. That's probably our fate. Things have to go wrong first, and then we come up with remedies. But the result is that everyone is thinking about those technologies and their wider ramifications. And then it's only a very small step to say, okay, maybe we could win something by thinking ahead about these possible consequences of the technologies that we bring into the world. Because often it's much more effective and cheaper to remedy mistakes at forehand than after they have manifested themselves. And let's say a major component of responsible innovation is the willingness to invest time, energy, and money in anticipation, in looking forward, in foresight, exploring the future. And then not only what I've called the hard impacts, Will it explode? Will it poison? Will it pollute? But also the softer impact. What will it do to our to our society, to the way we relate to one another, to the way we do politics, the way we take care of our vulnerable members of the population, the way we experience privacy and how we deal with it. Huh? All those things are at stake if we want technologies to, well, basically to make this world a better place rather than a worse one.